My parents traded me for a startup, now they want a reset. For 14 years, my parents were basically strangers on a screen. They dumped me with my Uncle Mike when I was 4, claiming they needed to focus entirely on their tech startup in Silicon Valley. While they were busy building their empire and posting photos from yachts, Uncle Mike was the one teaching me how to ride a bike and paying for my braces. Then out of the blue, they sold their company and moved back to Texas. They bought this massive modern mansion and suddenly they wanted to play house. They invited me over for this elaborate catered dinner, acting like we were best friends catching up. That's when they dropped the bomb. My mom was pregnant. She slid a sonogram across the table, beaming like she had just cured a disease. "We want you to move in," she said. "We are finally ready to be a real complete family." I just stared at the picture and then back at them. "No," I said, my voice shaking just a little bit. "You don't get to hit the reset button. You don't get to just buy a family after you abandoned your first draft." My dad's face went bright red. He slammed his hand on the table, leaned in and yelled, "You ungrateful little punk! You were an accident that almost ruined our 20s. We are trying to give you a second chance." Right then, Uncle Mike, who had insisted on waiting out in the driveway, walked straight through the front door. He didn't even yell. He just looked at my dad with pure disgust, pointed at him and said, "If you ever speak to my son like that again, you'll be leaving in an ambulance. Let's go, kid." My mom called later, crying hysterically, promising they would go to therapy and try to do better. I don't know if I believe her, but I do know one thing. When my little sister is born, she is going to have a big brother who actually shows up. Because I absolutely refuse to let her feel as disposable as I did.